I'm Dr. Young. I'm one of the subject matter experts here at Chegg. In every market transaction, there are winners and there are sometimes losers. Today we're going to learn about producer surplus, a critical concept for firms to understand. In the next few minutes, we will cover what it is, how it's determined, and factors that can affect it. Producer surplus is the gain producers receive when selling a good or service at a given price. Together with consumer surplus, those components are the net benefit of an economic transaction that would otherwise be unrealized. Let's take a closer look at what the producer surplus looks like and what factors determine its size. Graphically, the producer surplus is the area above the supply curve and below the price line. Notice that if we increase the price or shift the supply curve to the right, the producer surplus also expands. In real terms, this is represented in circumstances where producers are able to raise prices on the products they make, especially if consumers are price inelastic. The area of the producer surplus is the triangle made by the intersection of the supply curve with the price line. Recall that the formula for a triangle is 1/2 base multiplied by height. In this case, quantity is the base and price is the height. Let's take a look at how that happens. Let's say a producer currently produces 4 units of a good and sells it for $10. The producer surplus is 1/2 price times quantity, or 1/2 10 times 4, which equals 20. Suppose an inelastic demand environment, a producer is able to raise the price to $11 along the supply curve and is able to produce $5 units now. The producer surplus increases to 1/2 11 times 5, which equals 27.5, a large increase. Factors that affect producer surplus include changes to marginal cost and preferences, consumer preferences. Producer surplus is total revenue minus total cost and the cost it takes to produce the product. The marginal cost increases with each unit of production. That means it is less profitable for a firm to continue the production of a good, sometimes even with a higher price. Graphically, this is represented by a steeper supply curve that shrinks the original producer surplus. Innovation can also increase the producer surplus. Let's say a producer is able to leverage economies of scale through investing in capital and can produce more of a certain good while keeping the price for consumers the same. The supply curve makes a parallel shift to the right, and producers enjoy the additional surplus represented by the green area. In this video, we covered what producer surplus is, how it is represented graphically, as well as some factors that can affect producer surplus. Together with consumer surplus, it is a critical concept on the road to understanding microeconomics. Come visit us at Chegg for additional help and resources, including connecting with a subject matter expert.